vacation, on vacation, yay.
Vacation where though? You just gonna leave everybody in suspense?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Be in suspense. I want you to be invested in this. We are at a layover in Lisbon, and then we will be catching our flight to Morocco. Yes, so this layover is actually about 3 hours long. And this airport, y'all, is not my favorite airport. Lisbon is not one of the cleanest airports, at least the section that we're at. I don't know. But yeah, so we are just waiting. We try to go to the lounge, but it's all the way on the other side where we have to go through customs again, and that's, you know, the juice is just not worth the squeeze in this case. So we are just hanging out over in this section and just kind of waiting for our flight. But I'm super excited about the Morocco trip. We will be there for roughly about 16 days. And we're gonna start out in Casablanca, and we're gonna fly out to return home in Tangier. So it's gonna be epic. So I will keep you guys posted on all of that. Hey y'all, so we are actually on our flight to head to Morocco. It's been a long journey. I'm super tired already. I just really want to go to sleep, but we don't spend too much money on this trip, so when we get there, we're gonna hit that ground running. And we'll check in when we get there. You excited?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a long day. Well, it's been a long 24 hours, let me say that. Traveling was a bear, but we're here. We finally made it. I'm excited to get outside and see the people and be amongst the people and eat the food. We're gonna freshen up. And so I'll give you guys a story time on the airport as we were coming through customs. There's always a story. Every country we go to, we always have that need to be remembered story and talked about. So I'll fill you guys in on that a little bit later, or maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Bye.
What's the name of this drink you have?
It's called a porn star, and it's got me right. I'm a lightweight. I'm a little bit of a lightweight, but it's got me right. It's good. So the drink has been delicious. We had clams, charboiled clams or something like that, babe?
Yeah, wood grilled
Wood
clams.
grilled clams, and that was delicious. And so we're waiting for our meal. The ambiance here is really nice. Dress to impress when you come. It is really nice. Dinner is done. I'll tell you more about the place tomorrow when I can remember the name of it, but it was really good. I'll say that much. We're now just walking along, I guess the Cornish is what it's called, which is pretty much like the boardwalk, right?
Yeah, next
So,
to the beach.
Next to the beach. The ocean, and it's really nice. It's busy, so you can kind of get a little bit of everything out here. Somebody just rode by on a motorcycle with an infant, and the mother, I guess, behind him. I don't know, but yeah. And so we're just walking and just trying to enjoy the area. Yep.
My beautiful wife. As we are celebrating our 13th wedding anniversary.
13 years. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but yeah, it kind of seems like we've been together for a while.
Yeah, that's what 13 years look like.
13 looks like.
We look about the same we did 13 years ago. Ain't too much change. Just the scenery.
Last night was fun. We had a really good time. We had a good meal, walked down by the Cornish for a bit, and we ended up taking a cab and coming back and then passing out because just kind of jet lag from travel and so forth. So we're now in the lobby of the hotel. We're about to head out to the mosque this morning, but before going, we're having breakfast now here at Barcelo Anfa. The room that we had, breakfast was included. It is a full, if you can see a little bit behind me, it's a full breakfast bar. And we haven't started eating yet. We're about to. I mean, you know, it's breakfast, so take it for what it's worth. I don't know how it tastes, but I'm sure it tastes fine. But you have quite a large selection to choose from. And then you have some fresh juices over there.
Thank you.
One thing I will say is if you are pretty much anywhere outside of the U.S., when you go, fresh fruit juices are a thing. So if wherever you go, if they have that option there, make sure you partake of it because I'm sure it's going to be delicious. And so, yeah. Oh, story. So yesterday we got to the airport. Went through customs. I'm sorry, went through where they check your passport and all of that stuff. Stopped at the duty free, got some stuff. Exiting, the airport. I guess that's actually customs where you declare if you have something or not. Going through, the gentleman said, okay, here, put your bags through the belt. And so we put our bags through the belt. And then he gets up and he's like, well, let me see those 2 bags, which were pretty much my carry-on bag and Jason's carry-on bag. And put it on the table, and he's going through it, and he's pulling the stuff out. And so I love my purses, y'all. And so he's going through the stuff, and he's like, how much is this bag? And so I tell him, and he's like, well, how much is this one? And so I tell him. And he opens Jason's bag, and he's going through, Jason loves jewelry. So he's going through his jewelry and stuff. And he's like, well, how much is this ring? And how much is that ring? Now, mind you, y'all, this is stuff that we have accumulated over the years. This is not like one-time thing. So Jason has jewelry from Turkey, Jordan, Italy. I mean, just, Thailand, everywhere. And so he's like, well, how much is this? How much is... So some of it is like maybe just personal interest questions. And then the other questions are like, well, dang, is he like sussing us? Like, is he checking us out? Like, so finally he's like, well, open this other bag. So Jason's like, well, what are you looking for? He's like, maybe I can help you. And so he shows on the screen. So it's my, it's the handle of my Fendi bag. And so I said, well, this is this bag right here. This is the bag that you've already looked in. And he's like, well, what do you do? Where do you work? Questions like that. And so finally I was like...
It didn't seem malicious.
Right, it didn't seem malicious, but perfectly nice gentleman. But, the questions...
Young guy.
Yeah, younger guy. And younger than us. I'm sure he was maybe in his late 20s, maybe early 30s, if that. And then so far I was like, oh, do we seem suspicious? And he was like, yeah. Like, just not like offensive, but yeah, seems suspicious. And so anyway, so that was just an interesting story. So I was like, well, shoot, maybe we shouldn't travel with some of the stuff that we have. I don't know. Like, we're not trying to have a target on our back or whatever, but just interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this breakfast. It looks decent. Let me see if I can show you guys. Well, nope, that didn't work out very well, but it's a traditional Moroccan soup, some kind of a creamy soup, some veggies, smidget of egg, some fruit, and then these nice freshly squeezed. This is an orange and carrot one, and then I have my latte, my cappuccino. So yeah, so I'll check in with you guys later when we head to the mosque. Okay. We're in these Moroccan streets.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Headed to the Hassan Mosque, which is the sight to see here in Casablanca. Note that most of the people here in Casablanca speak French, unless you go to the old city, the Medina, where they speak Arabic. But majority of the people here in Casablanca speak French. Bus going by. So another thing too, if you are going to go to the mosque, make sure you dress modestly. That means your shoulders covered, your legs covered. I don't think you need to cover your head in this mosque, but if you do, I'm sure they'll have scarves there that you can use. But yeah, so just make sure you dress appropriately. And the men too, make sure you wear long pants, not shorts, to go into the mosque. All right. So when you enter, you get a bag, a green bag, like the one Jason's holding behind my head, and you put your shoes in there. Of course, you have to take your shoes off because, of course, the mosque is holy ground. And so, you know, it's carpeted, so don't worry about that. But it's very beautiful in here. So, babe, what do you think so far?
Hey, man, having a good time. The mosque is huge. I mean, and I thought the blue mosque in Turkey was pretty big and pretty awesome, but this one is, yeah, it's large. And then just feeling good about the trip. Had a good breakfast this morning. Feeling good. Got a little bit of a workout in, you know. Feeling good, feeling healthy. Nice, healthy breakfast. No swine. When in Rome. So, yeah, I'm feeling great. Happy to be here. Look forward to the opportunities.
So when you get here, you can certainly walk around, look at the mosque from outside. But if you want to go inside and see the beauty on the inside, you have to go to the museum that's adjacent to the mosque and purchase your ticket. Now, you can do that the first half of the day, which is from 9 to, what do you say, babe?
9 to 11.
9 to 11. You can get your ticket and go inside. And then after that, it'll be from, 2 to 4 or something like that, actually. So there you go. I just suggest you get here early, all right? And you can avoid the crowds and all of that stuff. Guys, so we're done at the mosque. The tour was great. It's beautiful in there, very beautiful. It wasn't a long tour. I would say maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30, 35.
Yeah, 30, 35. They give you a lot of time to take pictures, kind of move around on your own. And the parts that we could see is what they showed us. We did get to go down in the cistern, but the water was not running because, of course, it's not prayer time. But we're just now out by the water side. It's beautiful. The air feels beautiful. The breeze is welcomed right now. So we're just gonna walk around for a bit and then walk back to the hotel because we have to catch our train to where?
To Marrakesh.
That's right. Marrakesh up next. All right, see you guys in the next video. Love you, bye.